Hey guys, what's good? Mike here, Laker Talk. Let's talk about this Utah Jazz Lakers game. Lakers lose to the Utah Jazz 96-89, losing our first game on a 4-game road trip. When I first looked at this game on schedule, I had the Lakers losing this game, but when you look at the game and look at the players the Jazz had on the court, they didn't have Gordon Hayward. They didn't play really well. They weren't really that impressive. They shot the ball poorly. It just, they don't have any stars on the team. They play a gritty, grinded out game, but we were in the game and didn't play a good game at all, but we were in the game throughout the game here and there, and we still had a chance to win. This is one that we probably could have stole. If we were playing at home, we definitely would have stole. So Utah right now doesn't impress me, especially with Gordon Hayward out. They're not that impressive in my opinion, but in any way, Utah Jazz is always tough to play at home. And the refs was pissing me off this game. They were getting, they just, I don't know. You can look at this game. I don't like complaining about the refs, but Utah Jazz shot 40 free throws to the Lakers 21 free throws, and they had that one play where they took away that 3-pointer. That was, I don't know. Luke is still tripping on that one, but at the end of the day, when your young core and your best guys on the team stink it up. D'Angelo stunk it up. Jordan Clarkson stunk it up. Julius Randle stunk it up in terms of, scoring the ball. You're going to lose games. Julius Randle, 7 points, 4 rebounds in 27 minutes. Okay? No matter how you slice it, you can look at the film on this game and pick good things from it. That's a bad game for Julius Randle. D'Angelo Russell, 9 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Now that sounds decent, but for a guy who we expect to average 20 points a game this year, our best player, so to speak, him and Jordan Clarkson going one-on-one, in terms of our best player, you have a guy like that, have that type of game, 3 for 14, 1 of 5 from 3-point line, you're going to lose a lot of games. And Jordan Clarkson stunk it up. Came off a 25-point game, his last game. 4 points, 2 of 9 from the field, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line in 25 minutes. So he stunk it up. And get this, we were still in the game late. We were up late in the fourth quarter. So our young core and Brandon Ingram, a big scare about Brandon Ingram. He tweaked his knee, felt something. He came out the game, didn't return in the second half. Came in the game, played 4 minutes, hit his first shot. For us to win games, I think Brandon Ingram is going to be the X factor. How well he played against Houston in that first game, the progress that he was showing, for him to hurt his knee, that really hurt us this game. And especially on the road, our young core didn't play well, or didn't shoot the ball well, and you had our experienced guys like Lou Williams and Luol Deng try to step up and take the load. Luol Deng played really well, 12 points, 12 rebounds. Lou Williams shot the ball really well in the second half, really kept us in the game, 17 points, 6 assists. Tarek Black helped out off the bench. Huertas did a good job facilitating. In 15 minutes, he had 3 assists and 3 rebounds, 4 points, and he played really well with that second unit in the third quarter in particular. But Brandon Ingram going down really hurt us, and now he says that he got tendonitis in the knee. I think it's something like I think I know what he means. Like, I had this not too long ago. I was doing some leg presses and my knee kind of hurt, and actually when I walked it felt funny, but then it went away like the next day, and so I think in the next day or so it's gonna go away. I don't think it's anything serious in terms of like any ACL or MCL sort of strain or anything like that. So I think Brandon Ingram's gonna be good, but our young guys just didn't show up. And it felt like the good things from this game was that the Lakers were actually playing really good defense, in my opinion, compared to how they played against the Rockets. They actually locked in from the jump, from the tip. And we kind of just had to grind it out, slow half-court game with Utah for the first half, and then kind of stepped it up in the second half. But it was something where, you know, we would kind of take the lead and kind of give up some plays here and there, and our perimeter defense kind of broke down, allowing George Hill to get off, you know, a lot in the second half and things like that. And but you know, with that being on the road, our guys aren't shooting well. The refs kind of like getting in our heads and having that momentum of home court advantage for Utah. Utah is really hard to play at home. The positives from this was, one, I thought the Lakers played really good defense. Two, we competed, you know, to not give up, to not really have our game going, and to be kind of inexperienced in that way, but to not really go away and to actually stay in the game to like the very end and compete. That's a positive in my opinion. So I look for it. I expect the Lakers to have a lot of games like this, and our guys to have a lot of, you know, some poor shooting nights and bad nights here and there, and we just got to learn from it. I say the Lakers need to learn from this, not necessarily just give ourselves a pat on the back and think, you know, some sort of like, you know, when you lose a game but you still feel good about it because, you know, we stayed in there. I don't think we should go there yet. Just say, hey, you know what, we lost a game, but we want to learn from it and start to sort of build and win these type of road games. And I think once we get our first road game, tough road game win like that, I think that we're gonna have to, you know, that's gonna be something that we can build on in the future. So that's my thoughts about this game. Poor game from our core, but there are some positive takeaway from it. You know, we stayed in there, we competed, and we're not gonna play poorly like this every single night until we play OKC. OKC is not playing well at all, in my opinion. They're struggling. They struggled against the Suns tonight. They beat the Suns. They struggled against the 76ers. But they're 2-0. They have 2 wins. And we go there and play them. But if we play well, we might be able to give them a tough game too. We'll see. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for commenting, liking, and subscribing. And as always, follow me on Twitter at MikeSportsLA. We'll talk soon, guys. Peace.